USA sweep FIBA 3x3 Nations League Stop 2. Both the USA 3x3 men's and women's Nations League teams went undefeated in Stop 2 of the 2025 FIBA 3x3 Nations League Americas Conference on Tuesday in Punta Arenas, Chile, winning their respective finals. The men opened Stop 2 with a second consecutive win over Canada, following last night's 17-16 thriller in the Stop 1 final. The rematch kicked off Pool A play, with Ryan Prother Jr. leading the charge with 12 points in the 22-13 win. The United States then clinched their trip to Stop 2's final, topping the Cayman Islands 21-13. Jacob Harvey paced the team with a game-high 8 points in the decisive win. In the final, the men battled host Chile in a tight back-and-forth clash. Trailing 16-15 with 3 minutes to play, Prother Jr. drilled a huge two-pointer from the top of the key to reclaim the lead. T.J. Clark followed with a basket to put the U.S. up 18-16, but Chile answered with a two-pointer and a quick bucket to edge back ahead, 19-18. Caden Pierce evened the score with a free throw on the next U.S. possession, and nearly a minute later, Clark converted a go-ahead layup to make it 20-19 with 1:05 left. After a stretch of lockdown defense, Prother Jr. backed down his defender into the paint, missed his first attempt, but snagged his own rebound. He then went up with a contested hook and found the bottom of the net to seal the Americans' 21-19 victory. With the W, the men's squad remains undefeated at the 2025 FIBA 3x3 Nations League Americas Conference, having swept pool play and captured back-to-back Stop finals so far. The won its lone Pool B game 2014 over Argentina, securing a spot in the final. Taylor Bigby, Rachel Ullstrom, Serena Sundell, and Z Spearman each chipped in 5 points in a balanced effort. In the final against Canada, the Americans raced out to a commanding 12-4 lead in the first 5 minutes. While the scoring slowed down from there, the red, white, and blue maintained their defensive intensity and closed out a 21-13 victory. Spearman led the way with 12 points, including the final 3 buckets to seal the title. Both the men and women returned to action for Stop 3 of the 3x3 Nations League on Wednesday, July 23rd. The competition will be streamed live on youtube.com/FIBA 3x3. The women's squad will compete in Pool A, facing Canada at 1:30 p.m. ET, followed by a matchup with Argentina at 4:10 p.m. ET. The men will play 1 game in Pool B, taking on the Cayman Islands at 3:45 p.m. ET. Launched in 2017, the men's and women's FIBA 3x3 Nations League features 2 age groups, U23 and U21, with dozens of national federations competing. The 2025 USA Nations League teams will compete in the FIBA 3x3 Nations League Americas Conference from July 21 to 27 in Punta Arenas, Chile. The competition features 6 3-game tournaments in 7 days, in which the 16 members can substitute as needed for each day's 4-person entry. Winners of each conference qualify for the 3x3 U23 World Cup, which takes place from September 17 through 21 in Shan'an, China.